Okay, hello, welcome back to the altars where the sun was suddenly coming marching in at the end of the last stream. So it's going to get very, very, very hot. But initially a bit laggy because we're just loading in. Right, we need to make and place 4 bridge anchored so that we can survive. Okay, we've got everybody working. The scientist is very happy. Botanist very happy. Technician's not that happy. The miner's very happy. This is good that everyone's happy. I guess they all enjoyed their day off that we gave them. Everyone has something to do, including maintenance man, which is actually very important. Okay, so we've got a bridge anchor inbuilt. We need metals and we need polymers. Polymers are probably being grown. We've got 5 cooked meals. Greenhouse man is getting some more cooked meals and polymers ready. So he will have them at the end of the day. How many does it use for a thing? 20. I don't know how many bridge anchors I've made. In storage 3. Okay, so technically we don't really need any more polymers other than that, so that's fine. We just need to build them. And then that's good. The research is going on. We're taking a few moments to catch up with what we're doing. Why did I feel that said no mutation? I was like, the mutation is calm, relaxed, and enthusiastic. They're all very calm, relaxed, and motivated. He's got a little anxiety, a little gloom. He's a little frustrated, well, more than a little insecure and a little gloom. Miner, very insecure, slight bit of gloom. This guy's rebellious and a bit insecure, but you know, mostly they're okay. They all are eating very, very well. Okay, so all we really need to do then is go to the production room, the workshop, and finish that off. And then should be good to go. Bridge anchor sorted. Okay, so now we just need to place them. Which means, I guess, they go outside and place them. Right, you're still researching, you're still maintaining, you're still getting minerals. Minerals, we've only got 15. Organics we're running a little low on. Might just send you to the organics, because that's probably going to be our next step of important things. So we've got food, and so that we can actually travel out of here. We're out of metals, we're out of rubidium, we're out of minerals, we're out of enriched metals. Got some raw food, we got some mush, you know, we've got emergency Russians. Bridge placement. Okay, so I just need to place the anchors each side of that, and then it can go. That seems easy enough to do. I'll start at the hardest bit, and then work our way back. What could go wrong? Alright, but hello, welcome in, and thank you again for the developers for the free key. Very, very much appreciated. Okay, we didn't get all of the anomalies over here. Okay, it's been laggy today for some reason. So we might want to worry about that. But we'll grab some resources that are just lying on the ground. There might spawn some extras in because, you know, it said, hey, there's more stuff in the world. So I might be concerned about that. Okay, there's a positive something there. The ones that chase us are the main concern. But as long as... Okay, that just appeared on top of me. That was slightly concerning. You know, as long as there's none that chase us down, then we should be fine. Okay. Rubidium? I might just extract that on the way back. Okay. Now, will the bridge start some new things coming for us? Who knows? Hopefully not. Okay, there's some organics. You know, we'll take full advantage of all this extra stuff that's in the world.
Place the bridge anchors.
It is a good spot, but there's also a couple of anomalies here that I wasn't expecting. So they're a concern, but yeah, we've got a perfect spot for some bridge anchors. Okay, but we do need to place them. Building modes. No, not a pylon. Bridge anchor. One bridge anchor. Two bridge anchors. Good places. Take some more organics. Let's go. Okay. Careful where you're running, because there might be anomalies. Someone run into those. That would be that. Okay. I think that was pretty successful. I might just gather this rupidium that's here. The worst that could happen. That's just lying around rupidium. You know, we've just got a nice spot to extract some. Might as well take it while we got. The research is finished on the gym. Okay, what do we want next? Anomaly shields. Basic shield that can survive one encounter with anomaly. Adds one charge to anomaly shields. Everything else requires stuff that we don't have, right? So I feel like the anomaly shield might be worth researching. Okay, let's get all the rupidium that's here. Because, you know, it's handy. Okay, there's some more rupidium just lying on the floor. Okay, what's over here? Then we'll go back to the beginning area. I think. And we will collect things. Now, where we teleport, who knows? You know? Okay, 4 bridge anchors, and then, you know, we've solved the day. There might be other stuff in the world that we could get, but... And get in is another thing. Okay, there's a shallow organics, and then maybe I can sneak around that way. I don't know. We'll see. We might just be able to grab things off the ground. Okay. Is it up here? And that guy's getting us organics, so you know we do need those. There's more stuff on the floor, which is always fantastic. Okay, lights out, just in case. Just in case, like this. One that's chasing us as well. Okay, I'll recharge early. Scary ones that follow us around. Right, I'll place these. Then I'll mine the organics. Just for safety, you know. And we've definitely got this out there. There's more stuff that we can grab. Not necessarily chasing me, that one, but you know. Okay. Is there another one here? There it is. The ones that chase us, they're definitely the scary ones, because they can eat our face. Okay, build. Bridge, let's go.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Botanists. Production. Go to the kitchen, botanists. We need food making. I don't know where you were saying you wanted to go, but... you know. I should click the, yeah, go where you feel like you want to go. Okay, we've got a bridge over troubled lava. Let's go. I'm sure it will be perfectly fine. I'm sure our base can survive that. Incoming radiation. Well, I was going to extract some extra things there, but... Radiation's coming! I think we should go inside. Including the miner should probably come inside so that he doesn't get irradiated. Might be a good idea. Okay, assignments. So you have no schedule. He didn't even tell me that he doesn't have anything to repair. You can go refine some stuff then. Outpost. Workshop. I guess. Miner, you can go to the workshop. You're working a 12-hour shift. The technician's only working 9 hours. Why is everyone else working so much harder? I guess because they're happier, they work longer hours. Is that what it is? Okay, production. We've got a soup battery that's being made. Got food being made in the kitchen. Greenhouse has also got the queue for things. We can make alks to organics in the refinery. I mean, we've got a lot of organics. We don't need that. Honestly, at this point in time, I don't know what we need to do. Gather enough organics to fuel the base, to start the engines. How much do we need to do that? 377. Well, you know, close. Why so lag? Okay, assignments. Module failure. The workshop failed. Oh no. Well, guess what, technician? You're going back onto that, I guess. Production, refinery, metals and organics. We don't have any enriched things. He's making polymers. Calcs to organics. Interesting that the polymers isn't an option that we can make something, but you know, maybe we don't need them anymore. Okay, we've got how many alks? We've got 74 alks. I might just do some of that so that we can, you know, just have some. Miner has had an accident in the workshop. Oh no.
I feel good about today.
He didn't cut his arm off, did he? Don't tell me he cut his arm off. What happened here? The scientist is repairing. I put the scientist on it. That was weird. Why did I do that? You okay there? There's no option to talk to you, even though there's a talk thing. What happened?
Oh shit, man. What happened in the workshop? It happened again. I can't believe it happened again. Talk to me. I don't know. I saw a spark, came closer to see it, and don't know, I guess I fell, broke the thing. Of course I broke it.
Corpo was cheap on equipment.
I don't think you broke it. It was probably made with cheap, low-quality parts. Like everything else in this base. Yeah. I didn't want to sound like a spoiled brat, but this space does feel kind of crummy.
Yeah, it's full of broken shit. Okay, so the actual person's going to repair it now. That guy's hopefully not going to chop his arm off because, god damn it, he needs to stop doing that. Command center. Okay. How much does it cost to build a gym? Gym uses metals and things. Shelters can't be assigned to the gym, but they can if they want to go there on their own. But we need metals and we need things, and can't do that right now. Okay. The miner's going to be... I mean, we should probably just leave the miner to only do mining. Otherwise... gets into all sorts of accidents inside the base. He's just good at mining. Okay, 8 PM. I mean, we don't have a lot else to do. Build a second rupidium arc. From now on, you can craft soup batteries, blah, 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 outside the base. Okay, because we've researched it. Good to know. But we don't need them. Okay, so we just need enough fuel to move along, which we will get. Sun rises in 6 days. This is fine. Our miner's injured. Nothing to worry about. We can do this. Plenty of time. Okay, I mean, I could get organics to make the fuel. But I think I want some enriched materials and then some things. I'm just going to gather some other stuff. We've got 6 days. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, is everyone assigned to something and they're working? Kitchen's off shift, he's recovering. Yeah, everything's fine. Okay, 6 and 6. Again, in a little irradiated ourselves, but that's fine. Okay, he's fixed the metals outpost, so he's got no scheduled repairs. So in that case, I will send you to the refinery. You can refine some stuff. I forgot. There's extra anomalies. Runs headfirst into that. We were lucky to survive that. We got a lot of radiation out of it, but my god, that was not the smartest thing we've done. We need to be careful of anomalies out here. Otherwise we're gonna die. Okay, metal on the floor is always good. No more metal on the floor. Okay, we were very lucky there. It was almost... well, it was very stupid. Okay, metal.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Did you move there? It doesn't show me quick enough, so I'm just going to send you back to the greenhouse on the eternal cycle of we need to grow foods, we make food, we grow foods.
Should I do this now?
No, you should research some more stuff. Create the first personal resources in the refinery. Okay, nice. Economy, right. So can any of these need things? Non-missiles efficiency? But that needs a thing that needs a thing. Okay. That needs a thing. Nothing else, so you can just research these. Production. Okay. 2 batteries are being made. Shield recharge. Fully recharges the suit's anomaly shields. Interesting. I guess we got lucky, maybe, to not get anomalies. I don't know. He's making more raw foods. He's making organics for us through the alchemy. I can afford to waste a day getting extra metal. And then I'll just get a little bit of the organics. Well, I'll just get it from this. Like, why go to that narrow deposit when I can... unassigned. No organic space? Okay, well that's perfect. There's no more room for organics. We've filled the organics. We've got plenty, which means someone's not working. No storage space. Right, you can go back onto maintenance. No scheduled repairs, but there might be some. He's injured and recovering, which he should hopefully recover when we travel. Okay, gather enough organics to start the space engines. 377 minus 4. Why do I feel that we have everything? Abstract. No, I said expand, not customize. Okay, research required to expand. I feel that I need to remove something. Okay, if I put this over here. Why can't the captain's cabin counters go in there? Okay. Captain's cabin's currently not attached to anything. What I'm trying to do is remove an elevator. Okay. And the rapidity mark goes somewhere else. I just need to remove one elevator. This can go there. Let's go. Okay, so then I can dismantle this, which will give us some stuff back and use less weights. -2. Are we enough? I think we're at enough to travel. Journey cost 375. I don't know. Like, are we? It said we've got no capacity, but 340 plus 20 capacity. Have there enough fuel? Have we not got enough fuel? We need to instead build more storage. Okay. And then an elevator. But that doesn't give us any more organic storage, does it? So I don't think that helps. We don't need a refinery for now. If I dismantle it, low failure risk. Okay, so we lose 8 metals. Now we're 367. We need to go down to 340. What else can I afford to get rid of? That's in good condition, but I feel like we might want that. Can't get rid of the airlock. Machinery? What even is machinery? Infirmary we need. The quantum computer we need. I mean, could I get rid of the room for now? Social room. We need a thing. We need the captain's cabin. I mean... something needs to be sacrificed for weight. I would dismantle the airlock and then give it back. Like, the radiation repulsor... it seems like it should be important while moving, but maybe it's not. Okay. It costs the amount that we can get, so, you know. Now, we've got 351. Machinery we can't remove. Workshop we can. Not enough storage space to refund, though. Seems stupid. Like, maximum capacity of organics, but also we need to reduce the base weight. Also, does it matter where I place things in the circle? Not enough storage space. Also, it doesn't tell me how much weight this removes. You know, Okay, minus 14 maybe. Yeah, minus 14. Okay, so that would take us that. We only need to lose 10. 65. The storage space is a lot, but then again, you know, it's important. Idiom arc. We kind of need that. Infirmary, we need it. Okay, the dormitory, we need them to have a place to sleep. The research lab, I mean, social room, it will lose some stuff, but it will let us travel. I'll build it back, you know, we'll get the resources back eventually. And it actually says we can't unbuild it because we don't have the room to store it. That sucks. And if I build storage, the storage will just take even more room. Okay. Room's going down there. Now we Tetris everything because we're trying to min-max space. Okay, you know what? These can go on the sides here, maybe. No. There's an extra space there for two. I put the workshop there. But then again, we haven't even got the Rupidium repulsor anymore, so we don't need to concern ourselves with that. Feel like I'm just doing dumb shit here because this is going to be really horrible to fix later. We had something that worked great, and now I'm just messing it up. All in the sake of trying to save space. I need something that I can remove because we don't have enough stupid space. Okay, medium storage. That can go there. That can go there. Okay. A recycler can move down. That doesn't fit over there. That'll have to do there. This didn't really solve any problems. Yet. Okay, can I make a medium storage go down here? Okay, if I put that there. We're trying to somehow remove a floor. Somehow. So if I can remove... It only gives us 2 space of weight. This is... Okay. This is not working. Storage. This was an ill thought out plan. I mean, I'll figure out a way to get some extra things the next day, right? We've messed up this base entirely. Now, where even are we? We are up there. The captain's room is down there. It's 7 PM. We're gonna sleep through the day. 5 days till the storm to try and figure out a way to get extra organic space because we've got no room for it. You either need to shed weight. Illuminator range 1. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Researcher's gonna do research. Greenhouse is growing stuff with the organics. I mean, is it because we're using organics that we don't have the things? So if I put the botanist onto the kitchen again, you want the organics. Does that suddenly free up space? Okay, so command center is up quite a few floors. Okay, now we're at 351 mass, 340 plus 110. Don't get it. Okay, right, so the airlock's right at the bottom. Gonna head out. Gonna go to the outposts. Are you just... No organic space. He's assigned to it, but he's not going to tell us that there's no space, so... You can get us some rubidium, then. No storage space. What am I going to do? No organic space. Okay, 340 organics. How? This is stupid. This is actually dumb. We're gonna die because we're too heavy. And we need to shed weight. Can we not just throw things out the airlock that are using up space? Total volume, single volume item. Right, so, I mean, if I throw away some metal, throw away some rubidium, throw away some trash, like, can I not just throw it away? Save space? That would be nice. Production. I don't get it. What's causing us to not be able to hold 450 organics? What does the plus 110 mean? 110 in use? Because I feel like we're using it up. Do battery. I just need to dismantle this ship enough to move. This is stupid. Okay. This is actually stupid. And we can't dismantle everything because we've got too much space. Why, you know, there's no storage space to dismantle things. Ha ha ha. So therefore, you will die here. Because we can't dismantle things to shed weight to move. Okay. Back. We need to, not build, we need to remove anything. Remove. But you won't let me remove it because there's not enough storage space. Throw away the shit. I don't care. We just need to be able to move. I can't do things because of research. I can't grab... This is a dumbass soft lock. This is a dumbass soft lock. Okay. Recycler. I can't put it on the edge of the rapidity mark. Kitchen. You go up there. Woo. You go up there. Captain's room. We're just moving shit about now. And then, also, this is real dumb. You know, if you want to move everything one thing to the left, you have to go through such nonsense to do it. Frustrating. Just let me shed weight. Throw it out the airlock. The sun's coming. Get rid of it. I don't care. Just... Yeah, love the super glue that says, hey, you don't want to move your entire elevator shafts. You want to have it permanently where it is so that you can't do anything. That's definitely what you want to do. Okay. The machinery goes there. Captain's room now goes there. That's min-maxed. Okay. Meh. And then when you don't care about it, it says, hey, okay, so I can't put it to that side, I can't put it to that side. Something tells me that we're not going to make any extra space here, you know? Space, no one can hear you scream that it won't let you do anything. Medium storage, can't put it there. Greenhouse, can't even put it there. I just want to dismantle the shit. Woo. Dormitory. Greenhouse. Like, we've made it so that the greenhouse can't fit anywhere. Airlock. Storage. Social room, I want to disconnect that. Medium storage. Okay, medium storage goes up here then. The rapidity mark now goes there. Okay, if I close, do you want to discard the changes? No. I want to discard the social room, but you won't let me. We'll just dismantle it for now. We've got more than enough stuff to build it back if we want to. Later. I just want to get rid of it so that it's not a problem, so that I can shed enough weight to move. Like, it lets me remove elevators. Can I just break it so that I can get rid of it? Mash it to pieces. This is so dumb. This is so dumb.
Done. Should I take care of this now?
Yes. Do something. I mean, I don't really want you to do base maintenance. What I want you to do is to throw stuff out the airlock so that I can actually gather organics. This is dumb. No organic space. I'd just throw shit out the airlock, smash bits off the base. I don't care, just... This is stupid. This really is stupid. I don't care. Just throw things away. Okay. I mean, in 53 minutes, surely that will have produced things. He's working on that. Is he getting irradiated? I don't know. Let's see. How you doing? You're fine. You keep getting that rupidium. We'll just fill the stuff.
We're running out of storage space.
I know. And I would love it if we could throw it all away so that we could actually just move the ship instead. What I really want to do. I don't care about the storage space. We need less shit. We need to throw it out the window so that we can actually move. Is what we need to do. Lots of storage space, that's fine. We don't need any more rupidium. What we need to do is... Okay. And botanist, you go work on that. You go work on the kitchen. Those storage space. Actually, you... Hello? Holding down... Botanist, stay on that. Miner, you can work on the kitchen. Does that do? Okay, so that goes to the production. Right, okay. I just want to throw shit out the airlock so that we can move, because this is dumb. It's really dumb. All we need to do is throw everything out the airlock and let us move. Okay, suddenly 380! Something we did made it so that we have enough organics. See, the stupid cute shit, it was saying, hey, this is assigned to something else, so you can't use it. That really what it was? Because that is dumb. If that's the case. 351, we've got 380. Is there a way that we move? Base navigation, let's go. Okay. Don't tell me I could have just used the base navigation the whole time and I'm stupid. Okay. Build structures, volume. When you start the journey, you'll automatically gather structures on the surface, even though we don't have room to do it. 5 days till sunrise. Okay, we're going to start the journey. That was such a pain in the ass to do. Not enough storage space. I don't care. We don't need it. Go to storage. Can we throw other shit out if I do that? There's not an option to throw shit out. We can make more pylons and mining outposts. We've got spare metals. It's just going to waste time, but, you know, whatever. There's a pain in the ass just to get it to let us to move. Maybe I could have built some more storage, but whatever. It would make more weight, and then we wouldn't be able to move because of the weight and bollocks. That was stupid. Such a pain in the ass. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay, we're moving. Let's go. Journey 2. Level 2. After all that time. The altars are arguing in the kitchen. Heck, what's happening in the kitchen? Movie watching. Base overview. Where's the kitchen? All the way at the top. Okay. What if, while we're moving, terminal's offline? Okay. I was going to say, I rebuilt the modules that we just lost because I would like to run them there.
Man, hey, what's going on? What are you arguing about? We got together to celebrate our progress, but it looks like we've reached the limits of a constructive discussion regarding our different views. We can't agree on the playlist. I say nothing beats good old rock and roll, but it seems our tastes got pretty rotten in some branches. Rotten is good. Grunge is good. Please, why can't we at least take it easy with the music? Chill out. Calm our nerves. You might not have noticed, but I was trying to make a point. If you really have to listen to music now, pick something we can focus to and think about the challenges ahead. Ever heard of a surgeon celebrating while the patient is still on the operating table? Yada, yada, yada. I bet your taste in music is just about as fresh as that patient. That's because your narrow mind will never grasp the beauty of AI-fueled synth jazz. Okay, guys, let's not kill ourselves over a stupid party playlist.
Yeah, I don't think we want AI-fueled synth
You never
jazz.
said what you'd want to hear.
Turn up volume on the
Let's turn
guitar.
up those guitars. Now you're talking. Unbelievable. Look, there's definitely one thing we have in common. We are very emotional about a party playlist. Of course we are. Hey, I just realized something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we all start out playing with Frickle Pickle?
What the heck is Frickle Pickle?
My word. Just as I was fighting so hard to get that memory out of my mind, the very mention of that ludicrous name makes me want to die of humiliation. Come on, it was a high school rock band. It had to be cringy to be authentic. I actually have fond memories. Blisters on my fingers from strumming those strings all night. And thank goodness that joke of a band broke up when everyone went away to college. Speak for yourself. I got together with the guys several years later and we jammed on the weekends. Some good tunes we played too. And to think it all started with Uncle Martin's guitar. He wasn't exactly a perfect teacher, unless you wanted to learn how to chug a bottle of beer in under 5 seconds. That's because he was a musician, not a babysitter. Remember the first thing he made us play? Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout.
That has a tune that you play. I mean, the first one's funny, but...
Down came the rain and washed the fucker out. I'm pretty sure it wasn't that. I wonder if we'd even remember how to play that simple tune. I haven't touched a guitar in ages. Really? Oh, I never gave up jamming with the Freckles. Well, not until the accident. I went back to fiddling with the instrument a little
That
bit.
just sounds so wrong.
Nothing serious, though. Luckily, we're not here to perform music. You know what? You're right. We should definitely do it. You really are a genius. I bet we could write a song Uncle Martin would dig. All we need is a guitar. You up to it?
Okay, somebody needs to craft them a guitar.
Man, I'm telling you,
I don't want to jinx it, but and I'm telling you this is the least important of our priorities.
They're all halves finishing the sentences. That's crazy. Okay, so we need to craft guitar. small essential items due to travel. But we can't even make the small essential items such as food. Research, I mean, it's in progress. The others, we're going to get stuff probably at the next slot with planetary samples. Where do we make things? Okay, I guess that people are working on it. Can I make them do it? No, I have to make it. That's the bedrooms. This is machinery. This is not production. Workshop. I was going to say, is that something that I've dismantled by any chance? 2 hours to make a guitar. Crazy. I feel like a spaceship could 3D print a guitar pretty much quicker than that. Answer the call in the comms room. It's a good job I keep moving where everything is, isn't it? That's just the captain's room. The communication room. There's a few people waiting for the call.
I'm so glad we have a proper dormitory now. Right? I was one night of sleeping on the floor away from blowing this whole thing up. Wait, really? Nah, man. I'm just messing with you.
He probably would have. Okay, now that they're not in the background of the call.
Hello?
Hello! Hello! Wee woo, wee woo. How are you? How's your day going?
I am disappointed.
Hopefully it's going good.
What about?
Your wife, Lena Berg.
Ba-ba-bum.
I thought you were supposed to keep her out of this.
Yeah, we're trying to survive the sun here. Took forever to try and get the ship moving because we needed organic space to move and we didn't have enough stuff. But how was the rest of your walk? Did you have a good day?
I'm
Oops,
sorry,
I didn't
man,
even
but
read
I have
the options.
She put her oar in everything. So.
That's good.
Jan, this is no laughing matter. Your wife just accused me
It's
of
distracted by
negligence
banning the
before
bot.
board. You do realize I am going to face a lot of scrutiny now.
I'm sure we picked the right
are
option,
going to
right?
face it. Luckily for you,
Did you end up playing any games?
Didn't delay the dispatching of your rescue mission.
I'm sorry, okay? I thought I was doing the right thing. It won't happen again.
Let's hope so. Look, I know you're going through a lot, and emotional support from someone close is, well, it's priceless. But you shouldn't let emotions take over when you're under pressure.
But she would have done it anyway, so
Tell me
you
about
know.
your cargo. Is it safe?
Pitium's fine.
Lydium? Yeah, it's safe, don't worry.
Good. And your altars? Are there many?
There's only 3, but that's fine.
Why so curious?
You think it's none of my business? It will be, sooner or later. You know, I did try to test the waters a little back home about the possible fate of your potential crew. And before your wife barged in with her self-righteous attitude and sabotaged all my subtle advances.
His subtle advances, was he hissing on
Still
it?
haven't told anyone.
Too early, Jan.
Why?
There's one thing you need to understand about those people. No one makes it to the board of a corporation for being nice. It's an award you get for putting the interests of stakeholders before anything else. Which boils down to being a passive opportunist with no moral center.
But I don't get it. My altars are in the interest of the corporation. I had to make them to bring back Rapidium, right?
Yes, but they're also a liability. Imagine an uncontrolled leak to the public. Moral outrage on social.
So it's a good job we didn't say we made as
Over the
many as
narrative.
possible, because that would have been bad.
Heads would have to fall, Rapidium or not. No. No, we don't want them to panic.
And whose interest are you protecting? What are you hiding, Maxwell?
You got me there, Jan. I am hiding something quite embarrassing. An idealistic dream.
What about?
Would you laugh if I told you I believe we can change the face of the world? Like depleting resources, insufficient food production, they're just symptoms. We could get to the cause.
I feel like cloning more humans would just make that a bigger problem. I thought the opinion was to make more food, not to, from the sounds of it, eliminate the human race.
How?
Think, Jan. You can see it clearly now. The truth about life. Because what is it really? Nothing but a predetermined string of events, distorted with myriads of random, meaningless decisions.
You miss old Fortnite. Sorry to hear
Spent
that.
centuries looking for
There
some
is
kind of
an
sense,
OG mode,
some kind of meaningful pattern or recipe.
but I
Still
think,
no
you know, that's
satisfactory
probably
answer comes.
more OG than the current one.
Once in hundreds, maybe thousands of years, a
But I
chance
think-
appears to make a leap in our understanding of reality.
I think there's another update coming soon, and then that's going to change some things.
Well,
So, you know,
Ever since I learned about your discovery,
who knows what that'll
I
change.
keep thinking about Rapidium as the opportunity for us to stop being slaves to chaos.
Did you find the?
That is why
You're not excited to play now with the
members of
sprites.
board.
I can understand
I
that.
will sacrifice everything to protect your mission.
Did you find the rifle that you can fish up with the fishing spot? Because I think you'd like that one, because you like the zoomed-in rifles, and that's like a mythic rifle. So I think that one would be good. So you just need to fish it up, and it seems to happen quite a lot at the gold fishing spots. So you can get that quite often. But yeah, I mean, even when they did the Overwatch, that was a quick thing. So who knows what they'll change next? I'm going to assume they're going to bring the rivalries thing back, though, because, you know, people like that a lot. I haven't used the fishing perks in Fortnite at all. I think you should try the fishing spots, because the normal ones drop a lot of, if you care about the sprites, the gummy sprites, and the gold ones, they drop quite often either a gold weapon or the mythic weapon, so you might be able to get that. But I do think they'll bring the rivalry back, because a lot of people like the rivalry stuff. You know, I'm going to assume that's going to come back at the next update, because that was one of the things that people like the most, right? But they're probably going to keep the sprites, at least for the rest of the season, so, you know, who knows? Who knows? But I can definitely understand that, you know, if you're not enjoying it as much. Not only me that like the rival, the rivalry was good, and, you know, you can upgrade your weapons still with the sprites thing. So if you go to the thing at the extract station, there is an option to use the dust to upgrade your weapons as well. And it's not the same as, you know, the rivalry is, but you can, like, search for local sprites with that as well. But they need to bring back the rivalry thing, so I'm going to assume that they're going to do that. Good to know. It is. It uses 2,000 sprite dust to upgrade it, though, so it's, you know, it's not cheap. You can upgrade the weapons still. Obviously, it's hidden, so, you know, most people don't realise that. But that also means, you know, you get an advantage that other people might not know, right?
It feels good to have somebody.
But yeah,
on
I'm
my
going to
side.
expect they're going to bring the rivalries back.
I'm glad you appreciate that, Jan. Let's try to avoid any
Yeah,
more
I've spent too long
future.
on trying to collect the sprites.
Maybe
Like,
it's my fault. I should have been more
it's impossible
open
to get
from
them
the
all.
start.
It literally is. Some of them are
what?
stupidly rare that it's
You see,
impossible. So, you
A
know.
career in management wasn't always what I had in mind for myself. I used to be a geneticist.
But I do think the sprites they're going to stay, because
preoccupied by scientific
some people
work,
like them.
exciting, promising experiments.
I liked the Overwatch weapons as well. It's a shame they didn't stay, because they hit where you aim.
So, the old research Lucas dug up.
Yes, it was mine.
You're responsible for all this.
I think, you know, it might be worth
Mine
playing if you
was
want the V-Bucks, though, still.
Branching.
People would
It's never
stop
just
playing
one
if they collect
person,
them all,
Jan.
so it have to be
But
somewhat
yes,
impossible. I
I was in charge of
guess.
that project. project.
Yeah, I guess that's probably what they're going for. But at the same time, you know, if people like the game, then they like the game, right? It's not necessarily all about the collecting of the things. They keep adding more things as well. So, you know, sure, people have got them all, but they keep adding more every week. So do they really need to make them impossible to get as well as adding extra ones? I don't think they do, right? I don't think they do. Because the 0 one and the death one, they're like literally impossible to find.
What did you want to achieve?
So many now. Exactly,
I
it's
can't
too
say
overwhelming.
anymore, Jan. Especially when the
But I
boys all
have
over
got
me
a
with
lot, so if you do need any of
For
them,
the
I've at
very
least got
same
one of
reasons I had
most
to
of them.
discontinue my work. And this is where it gets tricky.
I give up.
Because if anyone from the board finds out what we've done together,
Too overwhelming, like you say.
well,
Too
they
many
could get the wrong
spikes.
idea, if you know what
But
I
I've
mean.
got quite a few of them. I mean, how else are you going to figure out, have I got that one? So yeah, I've made a stupid table that I've ticked, and then I've put an N when I've mastered them, so that I can go, actually I don't have that one, I need to extract that one. Because otherwise, it's too many. It's too many. There's no way you could possibly know. Or it finds out what we've done together, they get the wrong idea.
That you're experimenting again?
Because it
That I'm
never
using the
says,
situation
exactly,
to
if
turn
it told
things
you
around
if
for
you'd already
myself.
extracted it or something, that would be handy.
That's quite a
Because
harsh
then you could know,
accusation,
like,
considering the mess I've
I
gotten
don't
you
need to
out
pick
of.
this one. Maybe I should write it down. I'd recommend it. It's the only way you could possibly know. Look, it takes up a whole stupid envelope. That's how many there are. It takes up a whole stupid envelope. So yeah, you need to write them down, otherwise you can't possibly know. And then it's like, you just sit that in front of you. It's like, have I got that? Yeah, no, yeah, I need to extract that one. Otherwise, it's impossible. It's impossible.
Okay. I get it.
No way you could know,
I'm
and then
not
you just
sure
end
you
up extracting
do.
everything, and then
See,
you know,
things may get
you've not got
harder
enough
for you
room to hold
soon.
everything.
Harder? How?
The only
Well,
way.
There might come a moment when the interest of your alters, at least some of them, will differ significantly from yours.
Are you trying to scare me?
I just want you to prepare.
For what?
Tough
He's
decisions.
preparing us, but only one of us
That's
get to
very
leave.
cryptic.
Because he's
Well,
not
it's
going to
the
allow
best I
anyone
can
else to
do.
leave. He's only allowing one
Remember,
to
we're
leave.
both in uncharted territory.
Yeah, I'd
Lucas
recommend
is working on
it'd be less
establishing the most
overwhelming then.
convenient rendezvous point.
Definitely less
He'll dispatch the
overwhelming.
coordinates to you as soon as he's found a good location.
Good. I'll be waiting.
In the meantime, wish me luck with the mess down
But I've
here.
collected too many.
I'll get back to you when the storm dies down.
To be honest though, most of them are not that good. The boss sprite gives you extra health and shield. That one's good. The fire sprite gives you extra damage. They've made it so that the water sprite does exactly the same as the earth sprite now, so you know. Pointless having both of them. And then yeah, they're kind of pointless. Okay, what am I doing now? Gather the altars in the kitchen.
So,
I'd recommend
time
writing
for a
it
little
down.
Job evaluation.
Okay, I've got us a guitar. Now, what do we want to play? How about something from our old repertoire? We had a few hits up our sleeves.
For crying out loud, can't you just let it go? Do you really want
We
to
only
sing
made one
something
guitar. You know,
16-year-old
you'd
version
think
of
we'd make a
yourself?
whole
True.
set of instruments for
Be
everyone.
a bit awkward. Huh. People liked our lyrics, but yeah, I guess they didn't age well. But we had some sick tunes. How about this? We could use one of our old tunes, but come up with new lyrics, something fresh and relatable to, well, our audience.
And by audience, you mean?
Us, obviously.
And definitely, like I say, you know,
Let's
if there
write
are
about
any
us.
you do need that you don't
What do you
have,
think, Jan?
I've probably got them. And I can drop them.
I like it. Let's get down to it. That's the spirit.
And what exactly would you write about?
Like I said, something relatable. We should write about us, our crew. What unites us, what divides us.
I would add something about the love that we share. All good songs are about love.
And I could sing something about things we really want to get back. From the bottom of my heart, you know? Sounds like a plan.
But they're going to sing about their ex that they're no longer with because it's a different universe and wanting to get back home.
You didn't think you'd get away with it, did you?
You're not gonna leave me alone, are you?
Nope. We're in this together.
Fine. Give me the shortest part.
And what'll you sing about?
Quantum mechanics? What else? Let's add some meaning to this pointless activity.
Okay, then. Jan, your turn. You take the second verse. What are you gonna sing about? I could sing about all the things we've been through. Well, that could work. You could start with something like, on the path I left behind.
How about, I've been roaming with no guiding light?
Yeah, but I'm no longer left all by myself. Together, we can win this fight. All right, looks like we've got it. Oh, sweet.
Let's just get this over with.
Okay, here goes.
What happened to the guitar though?
Growing up
Okay, suddenly it's the music. What's bad in that it's AI music though, because, you know, they were talking about AI music.
Till the coin got flipped around.
Who's playing the maracas? We didn't make any of them.
In quantum state, now won't remain unspoken. The clock is unwound, the choice is unsound, could now reopen.
Or a clacker or something.
What if I gotta spend a day with you again? Of all the things that I regret, it's losing you that truly hurts.
The gardener stayed with her though. He was the only one that managed to make things work out. And they're playing a drum kit and nobody's drumming anything. They've got a lot of instruments, but they're playing miraculously. I think that's the sun blazing through. They should maybe be concerned about that. Considering its deadly radiation. When did he have a hearing? He's gonna get copyright struck on YouTube, you know it. Kombucha. Like, is it important that we have this whole song? It's very plot important. The walls are all going right. I think they might need to worry about what's in the foods. Or the lack of oxygen in the ship or something. Definitely something going on here. No one going to mention the fact that the walls were all flying away and they were seeing funky colours. Yeah, I'm betting they're going to bring rivalries back soon.
we
And it
stop
might
again?
also match with, you know, people wanting the sprites, because if you go to win the rivalries, maybe they can drop sprites for that.
Ah, the base seems
Or
to
if
be a
not, you know,
bit
you win
wobbly.
the sprites off the other
Are you
people,
sure
and it's a
we're
good
not
way of hunting them
moving?
down.
More like alcohol intoxication has wreaked havoc on your vestibular system.
I think they had a bit more
What?
than alcohol then.
We're not moving. Something has to be blocking our way again. The navigation readings are curious.
Curious. In what way?
I don't know exactly, but something's distorting them.
Okay. Nothing cures a hangover like taking a walk. Wanna go and check that thing out, Jan?
There's a spatial distortion, is there a sandstorm? Doesn't look like there's many resources here. Bam, 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 bam. Once you master basic survival, consider collecting rubidium. It can make a change for people on Earth. That's a hint. Okay. I guess it's important that we gather a lot of rubidium. Sun is far away. Good. New module. New battery. A kitchen. Cooked meals. I guess it just brought everything back. Oh, good. Research is back in production. Base. Gamers Den. Okay. Guess that's what we're researching as the new thing. Assignments. Research. Greenhouse. Botanists. There's no storage space, so botanists can cook food. Nothing queues, but I'm sure there will be eventually. Base maintenance technician. No scheduled repairs. I don't want to send the miner to the workshop because he ripped it apart last time. So he can just stay off duty, I guess. Yeah, I'd recommend writing it down. Definitely.
Given the circumstances,
Hey, you feeling all right?
I think my metabolism of glucose might have been affected.
I think they're all affected a bit more hard than that.
That's exactly what I feared. This party was premature.
There was a bit more than glucose in that party.
Hey, you feeling all right?
Oh man, don't ask. It's always the same. I had so much fun last night. Then, boom. Fucking anxiety kicks in. Don't happen to have any chamomile on you?
We're making cups of tea for them now.
Hey, you feeling all right?
Yep, yeah. Just a little dizzy after last night. I don't think I ate enough fatty foods. Not that we have any in here. Could have made more pierogi.
I mean, did we even have stuff to make proper pierogi anyway? No, we made it from mush.
Hey, you feeling all right?
What? Oh,
No one else had a good time.
I don't remember anything from last night, except for
It
waking
was
up
weird,
in the technician's bed. Which
Weird
I'd
substances they
rather
took or
forget.
something. There was definitely something going on there. Why did he wake up in his clone's bed? What were they doing? Right, how we go? Ba, 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 bam. To explore the anomaly. Probably always have the lights out.
What the hell is that? Another kind of anomaly? Sure distorting gravity around here.
Is
Need
it?
to think of a way to deal with it if we want to push on.
Looks more windy for me. Discuss the anomaly with the scientist. I will. But in the meantime, first I think I should find resources, because obviously we're going to be stuck here a while, right? Go there.
There's nothing more to do here.
Actually, you go work that. I don't trust him to do that.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
I mean, no. If we're gonna send someone to the greenhouse, we'll send the botanist to the greenhouse, and then the technician can do that.
What is this? A new anomaly?
Time dilation. Okay, interesting. I don't trust myself to go into that. I'm 32. It probably is faster. Shallow resources? No. Climbing spot. I mean, it's a climbing spot that goes without the time dilation, right? Might need to climb it. Cave? No. Not empty cave. Thing to drill through. I know there was a lot more stuff back there, but burning. Shallow metals thing, but we don't have the storage space. Maybe I should rebuild things on the modules, because we've got all sorts of things that probably need to be rebuilt. Okay, I think this might be past the time dilation at least. Rapidium. Burning. Okay. Energy wall. Blocks connections between buildings. Forward through your suit. Battery will be completely discharged. Interesting. This refinery. Just an energy gate. Okay, that's a high climb. More rock blockades. More climbs. I guess that's the way down there. Doesn't look like this is a deposit, so mine though. Okay. I can craft some out in the open. That's actually handy. I don't need to wait for them to build it in the thing. It instantly crafts it. Enriched metals deposit. Let's go. Okay. Nope. There we go. That's what we need. Scanner. retrieve them all. So for adverts, hopefully they aren't too rapid. Wants now to stop other adverts. Not the deposit. Bum, bum, bum. Another thing to smash. Okay. I'm gonna craft another. Definitely gonna be worth it. Okay, I just need to find a deposit to begin with. It's probably gonna be up here. That's not very good. Okay, we found it. Let's go. Okay. Mining outposts. We've only got one mining outpost after all of that because we didn't have room for things. Okay. Pylons. Out of the radiation. Helps if I put it in a spot that it'll actually connect. Where am I? That is where I need to go, but I see the thing. Okay. That thing came at me pretty quick. Those things are going to be quick now, I guess. That's concerning. Okay, thankfully we had a shield that maybe stops it killing us. Okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be hyperspeeds. Not quite enough. Let's jump down. Surely. Jump down. Pylon. I need to go all the way around. Okay. Just about. What? There's a spot there where it works. Just about. Yeah, sure. Radioactive, but at least he'll be doing something. Lag. Okay. We need to follow the flowers. Wherever they go. Up there. Oh, damn it. We need to run all the way back round again. There's a deposit here as well. Did I not come this far before? Oh, I guess I didn't. Maybe. This the cave that I went in? Look at the map. So that's a different climb. Okay, so it's not the same high climb. So probably should just go up here. How much is it going to cost? 3. Don't have the equipment. I climb. You need a hook upgrade. God damn it. Well, I guess we're not going up there then. Okay, I see this thing. Gonna take it down. Where is he? Did it move? There was an anomaly here a moment ago. Okay, got it. Or not. Super anomaly with multiple lives. That's a problem. Okay, we're not equipped to deal with that. Assignments, you're on the workshop, you're on the research. Production, what are we producing? Radiation filters, drill cartridges, pylons. We need some mining outposts. So I guess I should put an upholds. Not infinite. One, I guess. It's crazy how we ran out of everything, you know? Kitchens making food, greenhouses growing things. What we mostly need is an organics place, though, so that we got foods. Okay, surely this one won't be a... battery. Super immortal one. Right. Surely. Okay. I think we come back for the day. Talk to the scientists, figure out what's going on. Then, you know, make some plans. Maybe rebuild parts of the base to be dismantled. I don't even know what we've dismantled at this point with how we ripped it apart and moved everything around. Okay, 2 floors down. I bet there is equally disorientated.
You're never gonna believe what I found. Let me guess. A time-distorting anomaly? What? How did you know? Well, considering the presence of this huge gravitational anomaly in this area and Frankov's calculations, I expected you to stumble upon one sooner or later. As you know, differences in gravitational potentials create the effect of time dilation. So, I just connected the dots. You could have done it as well, had you taken the time to stop and think.
Yeah, we almost walked into one and we wouldn't have had time to think about it then.
I guess I was too busy discovering it. Of course, the credit is yours. Now, tell me more about it. Well, when I got inside this thing, it just, slowed me down while... All around you, time seemed to speed up? Yeah. What a discovery, Jan. This is just getting more and more fascinating. Well, it's pretty hard to get rid of. The closer I get to its core, the more time I lose on the outside. Yes, but you're also approaching the center of its gravity, which means that the core should slow down and be an easier target. Huh. Interesting. I'll think about that. Thanks.
Okay, so we have to go to the center of it to take it out.
Hey, I took a closer
But time
look
will
at our
also
obstacle. It looks
run
like
so
something
fast
is
if we go in
distorting
it.
The gravity field around here. Good thing our base stopped, or we'd just be floating around in the air like those rocks. Amazing. The sheer scale of it. I wonder if it's related to the interval. Yeah, this planet, so full of mysteries. It's almost a shame we need to get out of here in a hurry. I can take the pressure, don't worry. But we can't expect to deal with a problem if we don't understand it properly. How do you suggest we go about it? We'll need to start by collecting more data about the field distortion characteristics.
The base should have blueprints for a device called a gravity sensor. Once you craft it, it needs to be placed somewhere high to cover as much ground as possible. We're in a canyon, right? So maybe a ledge somewhere high up would be good.
Well, there's lots of high
I'll
up
mark
places.
Potential spots on your map. Okay, I'm on it.
I barely build our map. Okay. I don't think the miner's getting irradiated, so that's good. Well, he's getting a little bit irradiated. Production, we need that mining outpost for definite. Then we need to get rid of the other thing that's in the way. Book upgrades, that would be handy because we need to be able to climb that to get the extra stuff. The scanner isn't even a thing we need to research, but we need metal for it. To get metals, I've dismantled the thing. Refinery. Okay, so refinery is at least one thing that we dismantled, which I can't make because we don't have the metal to do it, so we can't refine the special stuff that we're getting into metal because we don't have the refinery to do that. What could go wrong dismantling your entire base trying to make it enough to move? If it had just let me throw excess materials away, everything would have been fantastic. Enriched metals. Enriched metals. Like, does that count as just metal? Because if it's just metal, then that's fine. Probably okay. I've got no suit charge. Charge!
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
I will come soon. It's probably something very important, but I just spent all the day recharging the battery, so I should at the very least take out an anomaly. That was just spinning there. You make use of the thing.
Looks like we're running out of storage space.
Yeah, about that. I don't know how the heck we're meant to do anything because storage space would be nice. We can't really do a lot about that. This one seems calm.
Whoa. This anomaly.
Yeah, it's a bit big.
Shouldn't behave like this.
I mean, I've seen a different one behave like that on the other spot. Okay, it's hiding its thing. I killed its core! How is it still alive? You're tired. Okay, the radiation's coming, time to get back. Everything is fine. There's stuff on the floor that I didn't pick up from them, but I don't need to collect their cores, right? Okay. Successful mission. Ba ba bum. Ba ba bum. Okay, where is he? Down to. Go down to then. Ba bum. You wanted to talk? Okay, let's talk about the pulsating
I
anomaly
discovered
first.
something new. An anomaly that seemed to be pulsating.
Pulsating, as in shrinking and expanding.
Yeah, and it
Oh, it's
seemed
got
to
two
have
cores.
two
Of course,
cores
multi-core.
inside.
Very interesting. Thank you for bringing this observation to me. I suppose destroying it will be easier if you time your movement accordingly to the pattern in which it pulsates?
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Sure, move
What's
to
up?
the pattern it pulsates.
I don't know about you,
Sneak up
but
on it.
I made a disturbing observation. The technician.
Like I did.
He's not quite himself.
I think he's still tired and hungover after the party.
I'm worried there's more to it. He spends quite a lot of time sulking next to the sheep.
What about you? Are you feeling okay? This conversation is far from typical.
Are you trying to be smart right now? Because I'm being serious. That's why I think we should do something about the technician's mental state. Give him something positive to focus on.
Like what?
At the party, he talked a lot about our grandparents' basement.
Oh, right. Yeah, our gamer's den.
Glad you share his enthusiasm. I have an idea on how to design a module that would...
Oh, you mean that I've already got you researching?
place perfect for people who, like the technician, are driven by nostalgia and entertainment. Now that I think of it, I might even look into an intellectually stimulating card game and throw that in.
Okay, sure. I'll consider it.
Don't take too long. My to-do list is hardly ever empty.
Well, I mean, I did already have you researching it, I believe. He needs to recover overnight. Okay, no storage space, that's fine. Then you're not going to sit out there and get irradiated because we don't have the room. No scheduled repairs. Okay, technician, you're going to stay in the workshop. Okay, then basement dwellers. Production. We're making a mining outpost ready to go. Got the research on the hook upgrades. So we've already researched the gamers then. To storage. You know, if we've got an excess of stuff, we'd like to throw it out. Okay, we've got 15 cooked foods. That's good. Research and build the gamers den module. Need to figure out where anything is in this ship anymore. Okay, command center up one floor. Build. Gamers Den uses 30 metals and 20 things. That's fine. We can do that. And then the refinery is just 40 metals. But we also need the metal, let's face it. And then, you know, the gym, we'd also like that. So it's required to do that. Like, we can do things. Okay. An extra suit battery. I'll work a bit into the night. Okay, that's enough. Let's make some progress on it.
I don't want to jinx it.
Everything's going so well, he says. Just wait. Something's going to go wrong, right? We haven't got room for a second rupidium arc. It's too heavy and we don't need it. Sun's far away where we like it. Okay. Miner has recovered a fair bit. No storage space. We can't get more metal because we don't have storage space for more metal to make things. I can't even make storage because we don't have enough metal to make storage. We're in a problematic situation here. A very problematic situation. Okay. He's going to use up some of that metal that we've got, which will give us the opportunity to do some things. Right, so I could go there, I could drop down there, and I can explore. I can then potentially get that metal. There's metal there. There's a way up there, which we don't have the climbing upgrade yet. Medium climb, high climb, high climb. I mean, I can get up a medium climb. Should I continue exploring this way? I feel like I should. We want to find organics. Okay. Sand was behaving weird. One thing I definitely can do is put some pylons down that heads in this direction. That's enough storage space. Stupid. What? Okay. That's so dumb. Hey, you had room for this pylon that you just put down. Now that you've put it down because you're trying to min-max the space, you no longer have room for this pylon. Kitchen's failed. This is fine. Copium. Really not. Technician, you need to go fix that. Miner, you can go back to mining. Okay. There. We need to explore, find organics. We've put some pylons down so that we can get some stuff. There's organics here, which I might just mine. Just so that we got some. Okay. I'm not seeing its second core. Where on earth is that thing's second core? Okay, there's minerals. That looks like a organics outpost. Minerals. Organics outposts, let's go. Scan for anomalies. No anomalies. Okay, so probably lower. Probably anomalies, right? Probably up that rather than here. Just double check. Yeah, not that. Ba-ba-bum. Stuff. A one-shot climb uses energy. Crazy. Okay, we found the outposts. Don't have a mining outpost yet. Okay. Production. Suit battery. Diamonds. Workshop. Your technician needs to tell me when he's finished his nonsense, you know? Really does. Okay, there's a thing there that we can get. I hoped I might see the other end of the anomaly there, but we don't. Okay, more organics is always good. Take it. Okay. So this was just a way of skipping the anomaly, perhaps. Can I get up there? Okay. Do I even want to drill that? It gives some organics, perhaps? Alignment. Production. Like, I don't want the... Oh my god, he's going to take forever to build these things. That's... lucky. He's building everything backwards. Which he knows. Can I not place any pylons in here? That sucks. Okay, so. And I'm going to assume this is going to be in range.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Yes, go to the kitchen. He knows. So we're just gonna faff about in silly ways to try and get this organic production ready to go. I guess that climb up there must lead somewhere else. Okay, we need to find its second core. It's hiding it at the back. I'm not seeing it. With two cores. I'm not seeing its second core. Okay. It's only visible when it's small.
Looks like we're running out of storage space.
Yes, I know. I would love to build more storage space. Thing is, don't have room for anything. Everything is done. I'd love to use the storage space, I would. Minerals. Really love to use the storage space up so that we can make things, but we're in a very problematic situation with storage.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
No. Base maintenance needs to be done. We're gonna send the technician. Honestly, is there anything you can research? Nothing queues? Are we sure there's nothing you can research? There's a question mark. Okay. Production. Right, we need a hook that needs 80 metals and goddamn nonsense that we can't afford. I don't want any more pylons being built. I'm making the pylons to free up space. There's a never-ending failure of a mission. Okay, well, we've attached them to that. Sure, that's handy for some reason. Sure, that'll come in very handy. Okay, there's more places that we can climb. There's some more organics over here. We're desperate. Eventually, it will get around to producing the things that we need to actually start mining organics. Then we'll continue to explore. Maybe we'll have storage room for something. Or we'll just end up climbing somewhere ridiculous. Okay, there's minerals. There's a huge drop. Another big climb. Yeah, it's an actual big one, so we can't climb it, 'cause we don't have the axe. Metal, that's good. Some sort of anomaly. A deep deposit of metal. That's right, the pulsating thing. The botanist got sick from eating spoiled foods. Fantastic. The food can spoil as well, can it? Great. So if we build too much food and hold it for too long, it spoils. Just what we need. Okay. All the metal that we're making is getting used straight up. Don't have room to store anything. This is starting to become a problem. Starting to become a pretty major problem here. Empty. Trying to use up things to make room for things, and it's a losing battle. Definitely a battle that we are losing. Okay. Miner, get off the radiation. Lie in bed. I mean, the botanist, he might have eaten some food, but he seems fine.
We need to talk.
Frustration. Technician's all the way down there. He's hanging out with the sheep again. Ba-ba-bum.
Hey, what's the matter? I was wondering, is it just me, or do you have it too? Have what? A splitting headache that won't go away no matter what I do. And a bad stomach too. Ever since that damn party.
Yeah, there was something going on.
That's worrying. A regular hangover should have gone away by now. Yeah. Got me thinking. Maybe the booze was spoiled. We never
Or all
checked
the food
its
that we've
expiry
got,
date.
you know.
Could have mold in it or some bacteria. Okay, man. Just take it
Or
easy
the
for now
radiation
and
from the sun and
don't
the
forget
heat
to
and
hydrate
everything. You know,
properly.
that might also be something to do with it.
Don't worry. I won't be slowing you down. Even Molly's not there for me when I need her. Look at her. Sulking in her little space. I hope none of those idiots plied her with that rotten stuff.
Okay. I need the ability to build things without it saying, hey, you've prerequisited the equipment, so we're not going to let you build things. Because the plus 80 already in use, and the plus 70 already in use, you know, it's causing some problems. Definitely causing some problems. Build. Because I need to build. The refinery would be good. The Gamers Den they want us to build. More storage is important. But also we need the stuff that we've got on the production line to be built, so that we can actually do things. But then that's going to use up storage space, so that we can't do things. And it's a never-ending cycle. Trying to do things and not having the space. Like, we don't need these things as much as other things. Pylons aren't important. Okay. Assignments. No scheduled repairs. Right, well, technician, you're going to be on that. Research. There's nothing to research, is there? So you're going to make food. No, there's nothing cute. And the miner's gonna sleep through the day and then hopefully get us some metals the next day. It's just a never-ending cycle of running out of stuff and trying to have the room to do stuff. Something you should know. Craft a gravity scanner. See what's happening in the kitchen. It's 2 hours left. Okay. I mean, at least that's not taking too long, but something's going on in the kitchen. We have to... see what's going on today. Well, that made a weird noise and then nothing. Oh, bob, bob. This must be a very important cutscene. Clearly very important.
I knew there was something wrong with her.
God damn.
I saw it.
She died.
I didn't do anything. Wait, what the hell happened to her? What does it look like? She's gone. Molly's gone.
Maybe the altars have a shelf life. Well, we rapidly age them to get them to adults, so they probably rapidly age as well.
Why? I mean, no, that's not possible. There was never any problem with her.
I came to see her like I did every day, and she was just lying motionless, cold and stiff.
Yeah, poor thing. Never got to see a real meadow in her short life. At least her life had meaning. She will be remembered as the first living organism ever to be created with the use of rubidium.
Now it's just us.
She was our loyal companion on this journey. Let's at least honor her with a moment's silence. Should I remind you that we are in the kitchen? The place where food is prepared? The longer Molly is lying around in here, the higher the risk of contamination.
Yeah, why did we bring
He
it to the
called her
kitchen?
by her name. And he does have a point.
Shouldn't we be worried about the contamination that might have ended her?
Let's just decide what to do quickly and get back to work. This is taking too much time. Molly's been a part of this mission before any of us arrived. In a way, she paved the way for us. I say we bury her with honors.
I can tell you how I'd like to go. With fireworks.
Still, we are talking about corporate property here. I say we put her in the freezer and take her back to Earth. Ally Corp scientists might be interested in her. But it's your call, Jan. You're the captain. What do you think? Let's bury her with honors on this godforsaken planet.
No. We can't do that.
What? Why not?
Don't you all remember what they said at training? If any member of the crew dies for an unknown reason, it is the duty of the scientist on board to carry out a post-mortem without delay.
Member of the crew?
Well, you know,
She was
you
alive,
can still bury her after.
and her cause of death is unknown. We should find out what really happened. We owe it to her. And to ourselves.
That also wasn't an option, because I would have picked that.
And it's a mandatory procedure. Let's do it.
It's important that we find out what
Form an
happens,
autopsy and see what we can find out.
because it might
Alright.
help us.
I won't argue with procedures.
It's also something you're going to have to research then. Okay, sheep autopsy. That means you're No longer in the kitchen. You've got research to do. You're going to build stuff. You're going to the greenhouse. You are still a bit irradiated. You can sit there for now. Okay, I need to go to the workshop then, and the lift will work. Cheap shoddy shit. Could the elevator work? I'm pressing go up the... Go down. Oh, we on the top floor. That would be why it doesn't work. Okay.
We're running out of storage space, you know?
I know. And I would love to build more, but we need metal to build more. And the only way I can get more metal is by finishing the production. Okay, so they all start at 9 AM. It is 8:30. Right, I'm going to work through till 9 AM when he's due to start. There you go. Your job now. Okay, and then I can maybe think about getting some metal. Right, we need to follow that, but I can't do the high climb till we got the thing. That we need a deposit picker. So I can't actually get that until we get the thing. And again, you know, all of these need things being built. Okay, the drill cartridge is almost done. Then we'll get a suit battery. Then he'll give us a mining outpost. And then once that's used up all of the metal, we can start gathering metal to actually work the base. In the meantime, I guess I'm gonna gather some metal myself. Is it better to use the outpost or the narrow deposit? Or the stuff that's on the floor? That's also... Not enough storage space? Well, that sucks. It's really hard to do anything, you know? When there's not enough storage space for anything, because everything's taken up. Did I kill this one? Good to go. Suddenly makes it very hard to do anything. Okay, at least I can get organics. And everything complains there's no storage space. Makes it impossible to do anything. Is that time dilation or is that just sand? Okay. Keep exploring. There's a high climb that, of course, is going to need free energy, which we don't have, so that's fantastic. Is that another organic deep deposit? Organic deep deposit near the metal one. That's not terrible. Potentially use that. Okay, assignments. He's getting good enough. Like, if I send him to the metal, like, we don't have the room to store the metal. Nothing queued in the workshop. Does that mean that I can send you to the metal? You'll actually mine it?
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Yes, go to the kitchen. Okay. He's actually on shift gathering metal. Let's go. We might be able to do something. I don't know where it's seeing the anomalies. There's one. Any more down there? Anything over here? This is time dilation. We needed to be inside the time dilation to eliminate the time dilation. I don't want to go in it. Okay. We're going to go the long way round. I could go down there, but that would need to use up 2 charges. Okay, this is going to use 1 to climb. That's fine. 2 to climb. Get in less fine. Have I been in here? That's the 3 climb. Of course. Okay. Drop down. Oh, can I almost get to the organics outposts? Okay, if I smash these rocks... Like, it's obviously on that bit there, isn't it? That's a huge climb there, isn't it? I mean, we might just look out. We don't need multiple organic miners, though. You know, we just need the one. Okay, let's go back to the thing. Metals. Can I just grab some? Let's go. Okay, so if we teleport to the base, we're going to go to where the other organics thing was. All the way over here. Because we've almost lined it up. And then that's a good teleport spot as well. Whilst also mining safely. Didn't want to go inside the base. It's funny how the other place said, hey, teleport to base, doesn't take you in it. This one's like, teleport to base, go inside. You want to be safe. The way the sand distorts there is crazy. Okay.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Go. Go to the workshop. Did he actually go to the workshop? Because I don't think it ticked the yes. It's good for him. Okay. Is there anything for him to do there? Who knows? Honestly. Okay. We've already determined where this one is, so we can just come and place the thing. Then that should automatically be doing a thing. Okay, we need the metals very much though, so, you know, I'll leave the guy mining the metals. Are there any other metals that I can gather while I'm here? I guess that's why a second metal outpost or, you know, something isn't the worst, because then I can use it, right? Production. Needs 60 minerals, which we don't have. He's making more radiation filters. Okay, that's fine. I guess I should look at the mineral deposit over here. Then, you know, we can do things, and then I can always mine a spare thing. Okay, so I could run the long way round and then not need to bother with using energy. Doesn't take long. Because we've got rid of the anomaly, it's all good. Okay. There's some minerals there. Ah, that's a climb. Minerals. I'm around here. Crazy. Must be in this corner. No. Heck are these minerals? Heck are these minerals? There's a yellow thing there. The yellow. Definitely not there then. This deep deposit of light.
Come and find me when you have a moment. I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Organics outpost. Not necessarily. Mining outpost? No. Okay, assignments. Base maintenance technician can... No scheduled repairs. No storage space. That sucks. Kitchen. Oh, on the kitchen. Nothing queued. Not enough storage space. It's not enough storage space for anything. Okay. How much metals have we got? We've got 20 metals. Oh my god. How? Storage 829 of 500. Definitely becoming a problem. Definitely becoming a problem. Okay. Production. We've run out of room for anything. I need storage space, and I can't do it because of how nonsense everything's being. Making it very hard to do anything. Not enough storage space. Fantastic. How am I meant to do anything? Making my life impossible. Literally impossible to do anything because we don't have the storage space to do anything. And I need metal to be able to build more storage space, but I can't do that because we don't have any storage space. I'm trying to use up things to make storage space. It's not working. Becoming quite a problem. Did he build my axe? Production. No, because we need 50 metals to make the gravitational sensor, and we need 80 metals to make the hook upgrades. Got no space for any radiation filters. No resources to do anything. Where's its extra core? There it is. Okay, so it's not hunting me, it just wobbles of its own accords. I don't want to collect its nonsense because its nonsense does thing and takes up space. And if only I could throw away things that we don't want or use, because I can't even build the refinery to do things because we don't have storage space for anything. Well, I didn't want to drop two at once there, did I? Okay, well, we found that one. This is becoming quite a challenge. Okay, damaged ship that we can repair for a qubit ship thing. I've just realised we've got 135 enriched metals, not normal metals, and I can't... I can't refine them because we need normal metals to refine things, to be able to do things, to be able to make room for things.
Man, I'd really like to know.
What killed the sheep? Well, things killed the sheep. Radiation and things. What I would like is storage space. Because I can't do that. Hello? I'm pressing B. And I think... like, surely we should be able to throw things out in storage. Surely. Because no one would ever accidentally get too many things of things that they can't do things with. Like, we got 95 alks, which we can convert into things if we had a refinery. But it would be a shame if you couldn't refine anything because you don't have any normal metal. Because you got a lot of enriched metals taking up all the storage space. But unfortunately, you can't use that. Because it needs refining. Okay, I can make the qubit chip. Maybe the qubit chip will somehow give us the space to do things. Can we grow things? Can we grow some metal? Because I can't rebuild my refinery to get rid of these enriched metals because I don't have the metal to build the refinery. A place where enriched metals can be... yeah, that would be fantastic. If only I had metal. Only. Okay, scientist wanted to speak to us. Where did he just go? All the way down there. I don't know, maybe he's got a solution to the problem. He's watching a movie.
Hey, are you done with the post-mortem? Did you find Molly's cause of death? Yes and no. Don't you just love science?
I know the direct cause of death, and it wasn't food poisoning.
No?
No, it was a severe brain hemorrhage.
What? Why?
That's the tricky part.
Probably from the
Her
radiation.
brain looked changed. Part of it was covered with a strange, transparent film. A like mutated tissue of some sort. Any ideas where this tissue came from? I don't know, Jan. I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I'm certainly not a veterinarian. Basic autopsy on a human being is all I'm trained to do. I ran a sample through our standard lab tests, and it doesn't fit any known results. So all I can tell you is this isn't any condition I could put a name on. Maybe we should report this back to Earth. Have you heard from anyone since we stopped? No. Just as I feared. The gravity field might have jammed their signal. While we wait for them to reinstall it, let's collect more data. Such as? Well, we know it wasn't anything in the food or air conditioning that killed her. However, there could be other external factors at play. This planet, the Interral. Who knows if the proximity plane doesn't interact with our reality in some ways we don't yet understand? We have no idea about the microbiome here, bacteria, maybe even viruses. Viruses?
Yeah, there's definitely a
What do
lot
you
of
see?
things.
We should all get tested, just to be on the safe side. I knew we shouldn't have touched this. Now we've opened Pandora's box. Couldn't we have dealt with it on Earth? How? With what data? We are facing a mystery here, Jan. A dangerous one, possibly. The only way we can solve it is here and now. Really? How do you want to do that? MRI scanning. A simple procedure that will give us the first crucial answer. Is anything affecting our brains too? All I need from you is a simple upgrade of our infirmary. Think you can handle that?
Nope. Because we
Okay.
don't have
I'll take care
the
of it right away.
metals for
Excellent.
doing anything that
We'll
we need to
start the
do.
checkups immediately after it's ready.
Yeah, it might take 10 years. It might take a while, considering we don't have the metals, you know. Advanced player? That because I beat him, or... Okay. No, it's because he beat me, probably, right? Right, let's do a beer pong. I probably should have gone for the back ones first. Left that one to last, like a smart person.
How is that?
Okay. Aim for the back ones whilst we can.
I got this.
And then we get the easier one. And let's not worry if the beer's contaminated or anything.
I love this game.
Go on. Ba-ba-bum. To left.
Fucking hell.
One more.
Fucking hell.
That looked like it went in.
I got this.
And we win. Let's go. Ba-bum.
No way. Gonna beat you you next time.
Sure you will. Okay. And then the botanist and the scientist are going to play each other. Okay. Assignments. I don't want you going on to the enriched outpost anymore. Scientists, I need you to research some things if we've got research to go. You can go there, and then Miner, I'm going to send you back to the infirmary. Production. The qubit chip is important to be produced. Research. Guess there's no research to be done. In that case, scientist, you can work in the workshop the next day. I need to find metal. Pretty urgently, just ordinary metal. Ordinary metal. And somehow struggle to make room for ordinary metal. Not enriched metals, just ordinary plain metal. Enough to live. Okay, so we've got enriched metals, shallow metals. I'm gonna go to this outpost. I could send the miner onto the organics. And organics doesn't use up storage space. But the stuff that uses the organics uses up storage space. You know, if the botanist starts growing things, that's going to use up storage space. But this planet is too bright. It's hurting my eyes. Minerals. That'll just be minerals. Right, this will be metal. But we don't have enough storage space. But even the metals. So I need to use up things. Okay, do we have... Don't have a mining outpost. I could use up all of the pylons. Okay, so if I go inside of that, you might find its core. This is purely just to create space for metal.
Hey man, we're running out of storage space.
I know. And it sucks. Because I need metals. Production. I don't want to make you to make the thing really. Okay, metals! Plus 50.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
What are you taking care of? Assignments. Okay, right. Organics outposts. Miner, you can go on that. You can sit on the base maintenance. We don't have anything to research. What did you want to do?
Take care of this now.
Work in the kitchen. No, the problem is that'll use up space. Won't it? Okay, 16 plus 50. Does that surely mean... Surely mean that we've got space for things. Surely. I should have used the travel pylon that I placed or whatever. Coulda, woulda, coulda. Recharge. You get us organics. Okay, teleport back to base. hopefully... God, my eyes are going squiffy. This sucks. Hopefully this will be enough to build a storage, at the very least. Medium storage needs 60. Okay. Space size needs research. We need to solve this problem first and foremost. Okay. I mean, there's some rock blockades. That's an energy gate that uses up all of your energy to go through it. That's fine. Hub pylon. That not a... I thought a hub was a teleporter. Whatever. Hub is extended reach. But that was a waste. But it placed things down, which gave me room for things. Okay. We're going to use up the ventral drill to get more room for metal. There's a rock thing here somewhere. No, that's just a narrow thing. That's shallow metals. It's just deposits. It's not a rock thing. There's the rock blockades. Right where we were. I mean, this is just to make room for metals. This is the dumbest stuff that we happen to do just to make room. This is wasting all of our days as well. Would that give us things? Okay. And I'm going to come over here to collect metals. 60 metals? Maybe we got some metals out of it. Who knows? Okay. I mean, there's some metals lying on the floor here. 3. Metals. Okay, we got a bit of metals. There's a core at the back there. There's one floating at the top there. Can't even reach that angle. Okay, got it. Then this is just a normal metal deposit. Let's go. I see what they did. There's an energy gate to get up there. To get the metals deposit. Can I make normal pylons? I got normal pylons. Empty deposit! That's not even no storage space. That's just the deposit's empty. Let's go. Okay. We're gonna make storage space. Not enough storage space. We'll get some. Okay. I mean, this is gonna drain our suit battery. That's fine. Okay, I can recharge. I will need to recharge because there was an anomaly that I saw. Okay. Anomaly down. This was the anomaly that we saw though. Lag? And damn, that one was hard. One charge. Fine. There's another anomaly over there. Another anomaly here. Oh, wow. That sucks. Okay. Come on, you can walk that, sir. You could totally walk that. Good, so you can sneak past it. There it is. I knew it would be nearby. Okay. Ooh. Let's go. Might just get away with this. Okay. Metals are definitely important. They're using up the metals as well, which is not nice. I need to tell them to stop producing things. Empty deposit. And hub pylon's the problem. Come on. Like, look at that. They're millimeters from connecting to each other. If only I had an extra thing here, then they would connect. In the meantime, I'll put a pylon, then at least we can extract metals. Trouble is, I'm going to need to go back up there now, aren't I? Gather metals because we're out on all of these deposits. I can't get up there because I don't have a charge on my suit, do I? No charges. Oh, I can't get up there. That's just an Alk's core. If I pick them up, it's just going to fill our storage with trash. We need room for things. You know what I can do though? I can assign the miner to the metals deposit. There we go. Deposit. Right, so he's getting us some actual metals and not stupid refined metals. Then I can make the refinery to refine all the shit, but also storage space. Might just stand a chance, yeah. Fixing the silly mistakes that we made. We might. That was very nearly a soft lock. Very nearly. But we fixed the problems. Okay, production. Qubit chip, which will let us make a new altar, which will maybe also let us expand our thing. Right, 15 meals. I mean, having enough people to do the jobs is not a problem. What was the problem? Everything else.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
No. Don't need you to do that. Quantum computer. Right, so we need to potentially make an extra altar just because we've got the space to do it. Doesn't mean we need to, but... Problem is, this is also going to lead to other problems because we're not going to have the room to sit everyone because we've only got one dormitory. I don't know if that's going to be enough room for all these altars. Someone might need to sleep on the floor. Okay. Upgrades. Level 3. Now, hopefully that lets us expand the base as well. Guards. Botanists. Scientists. Refiner. When refining the exchange things, workers, crafting items in the workshop. Shrink. Might not be so terrible. Comfort altars and also a doctor. I mean, the doctor would be good, but I feel like, you know, we need to refine all these enhanced materials that I've got right now. So we're going to alterate a refiner. It's the problem we find ourselves with at the moment. Branching procedure. So many things that need refining. Relating the life path. So many things that need refining. And, you know, maybe it also leads up to a workshop person as well. Awareness. Okay. So, it's only warehouse. It's a tiring job that you did what you expect abroad. No degree. Didn't complain, work hard. Good things. Be great. Be strong. Actually, also, you know, what happened here? Breaking free. You failed her, but what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place, become bitter, dead inside like dad? Sense of guilt holds you by the sore throat. You ran away from it. Ditched college, made fresh start, forgot. You can't stay here and wallow in sadness. You don't know anything to her. You're free. Now it's stopping you. Okay. These are the moments you don't regret working for a big corporation. Look at all those people. Everyone with different paths and big dreams for the future. You never get the chance to meet them, to say them. Sure, you're overworked, but you're in this together. You're a community. The shock is paralyzing. You knew this person and now she is dead. She'd been complaining about working too hard for several weeks, but nobody listened. So young. And they say she had 2 kids back home. It's an outrage. Something has to be done. Okay, this person's going to be very rebellious. The anger rises, not just in you, but in everyone. The corporation cannot be ignoring your protest now that so many people have joined the strike. Strong together and they're scared of you. First time you feel empowered, strong within you. These people are your true family. Ben seems different than the others. Not so angry. It gives you a different perspective. That asks yourself questions you never asked yourself before. Who am I? What are my values? And Ben never judges. He's just there when you need to talk, always. Just when you thought the strikes were leading to something, this happens. The police and their water cannons and nightsticks. You're not criminals. You're only escalating the violence. The union has to do something about it. We can't be silenced like that. Ben has a point when he says he's sick of the violence. But would it be right to just run away? You truly believe in what these people are fighting for. Can you just abandon them in misery? Wouldn't it be selfish, cowardly? Ben says you could gain professional experience, but he's right, and it might be time to move on. Okay. We're not worker yet, so you're learning to inhale the salty air. It's peaceful here. The work is hard, but you're learning fast, and Ben is benefiting a lot too. Doing his research, you count the days to shore leave. When you'll do some travelling together, the warehouse and Union seem to belong to a different life. And then the belonging. You can't believe you've ever thought of leaving. This is your place. You're needed here. Finally, you found something you can do best. Fight for the people's rights. Finally see way to people react to what you say. The feeling of belonging, like anywhere. Can you prove you're worthy of their trust? That's for later. The new work regulations on this rig make you uneasy. Is everything as safe as they're telling you? Ben would probably say that you're paranoid. Better not tell him. All he wants to talk about now is Rapidium anyway. Humanity's salvation among stars. You have to admit the enthusiasm can be contagious. He pours you another one. It's great to be on leave finally, but it's never enough for Ben. A space mining mission. Of course, the way he talks about it is so appealing. You need geologists and refining operators. You both sign up and he pours you another one. Oh, what the hell? You only live once, right? You might as well enroll for this crazy shit. You stare at the news in disbelief. Your head pounds. Feel sick. At party yesterday, you were supposed to be back today. You were supposed to be there. Were it not for... Wait, where is Ben? Of course. You remember now. He went back. He is there. Was he in that accident too? They're talking, but you can't hear them. All you can think about is that heavy clump in the chest. Guilt. What if you'd gone back with Ben? You prevented the accidents. What if you'd told someone about your concerns? What if... How can you really move on? You can't force yourself to believe that he's really gone. What are you supposed to do now? Read the message for the 10th time. Congratulations, Miss Solsky. Qualified for Project Dolly. How ironic that Ben is the one who dreamt of going. You were just drunk when you filled in the application form. Is it a bad joke or maybe a lifeline? Into the spacecraft full of hope. Because maybe this is really the biggest opportunity humanity has ever had, and you'll be a part of it. How exciting is that? And always they end up on the same projects in space. Because it picks lives that will definitely do that. Balls. Okay, so that'll be ready in 8 hours. We have 25 metals. What's in the production? One mining outpost is queued, but we don't have the resources for it. Remove. I need the resources for building things. Like storage. Small storage! Are we really doing it small and then big? You have to. Okay, that gives me a small amount of space to go get some metals to maybe make some bigger space. Oh, I'm keeping so busy. I don't understand. Okay, the outposts. So that we can get some metals. I'm sure he didn't care that he was working next to some anomalies. But maybe we can survive. Okay, we've got a few more metals. Okay. 19! That sucks. That's not enough.
How are you?
Fucking horribly. Okay, build. That uses 60. Because if I had enough, like, yes, that's 28 mass, that's 65 mass. And uses a mineral. Why would we ever want a corridor? Every base needs corridors, does it? I hate that it doesn't recognize that I'm clicking B there. I need to dismantle things. I don't need to dismantle things, but I need the extra metal. If I could just get that, then I need space to even have the storage. This is becoming a pain, you know? Okay, research required. Can we actually research base expansion now that I've got the qubit? Tier 3, okay. Maybe we can do some things. That uses 2 things. Anomaly shield +1. Illuminated entity, they don't need things. Economy. Alex metals conversions. Okay, so that uses it in the refinery. Metals efficiency, but that needs an advanced metals outpost, which we can't do any of those. But I can maybe get that one. Base expansion. Seems good. Efficient foods! Unlocks food farms, which can be placed anywhere on an organics area to automatically create 3 raw food per day. That's crazy. Module shielded slows the deterioration rate of the module by 50%, granting long time without repairs. That sounds really good. I mean, the alks to metals conversion is probably going to be important. MRI upgrades. Oh my god, it's another thing that we need to build. Don't have the time and space to do anything. It's crazy. Wait. Heading to sleep. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't think we're surviving this, you know? Everything needs too much of everything. We don't have the room for anything. Okay, a new altar is ready. Then also assignments. You're on the thing. Go on the research. Right. You are doing that. There's no scheduled repairs. So technician, you maybe go work on that. You're mining in the metals outpost. That is by far the most important thing right now. And we're just going to wake this guy up, see what he's got going on. But it's becoming challenging. And once we get enough metals to make a storage space that's bigger,
How do you feel?
We'll make a refinery for this guy. And then he will refine half of that into stuff that we can actually use, so that we're not wasting the storage space on stuff that we can't use.
What is this place? And
This guy's going to sit refining all day.
who are you?
It's going to be very important.
Don't worry, not an illusion. There's a perfectly rational explanation to this. Just let me ask you some control questions first, okay?
Sure. Fire away.
Do you remember your name?
Needs must.
Jan.
And unfortunately we need this guy.
And what's your role on this mission?
I'm a refinery operator. Oh, you look like me, but also not like me. Are we brothers or something?
We have the same DNA, but we led separate lives. So, in a way, you could say so.
In a way. Whatever you're trying to tell me. stop beating around the bush, okay? All right then. You're my altar. I created you with the use of rupidium. Rupidium? Yeah, we did it. It's here. Wow. You hear that, Ben? I'm afraid there's no time to celebrate. We're in some deep shit here. That's why I had to create you. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
you could say we're definitely in some deep
about
shit.
that? I'm still not quite sure.
You definitely need a refiner to get out of that problem.
You've obviously still not recovered from the shock. Why don't you rest a little and read the mission logs? They'll put it in perspective. We can talk more when the meds wear off. The meds. Yeah, that explains a lot. Not everything, but I feel like there's something more to this feeling of being so light.
Being so,
You know?
yeah, I
Just relax and take it slow. You'll feel stronger in no time. Okay. Yeah. Maybe. And hell, I can't wait to see rupidium.
Oh, we've got a whole
Listen,
room full of it.
I promise.
Okay, so the refiner is born. All the way to the top. We need metals. Okay, we've got a guy working on metals. There's deposits there. I mean, I can kill the anomalies in the area now. Let's kill those. Okay. Some metals that are on the floor. Let's go. Again, I probably should pick up the alks, but I don't wanna. Because it takes up storage space and we don't have the storage space for it. Right, 25 metals. Let's go. 6 more and then we can make a bigger storage by trashing the small storage. Except we can't because I realised that if I destroy the small storage, it'll say you don't have the storage for all the stuff. This is a problem. I don't have a battery. Bye. Because it'll tell us that we don't have the storage space for the metals. Did I end up with an extra drill? No. Okay, good. I cancelled that. We might just have to run back the old-fashioned way. Okay. 25 metals. Is there anywhere on the map with more metals? Metals. Let's go. Okay, there is. We're gonna
do this.
No. You're working in the kitchen. That's it. You just stay working in the kitchen. Although, refiner. You work in there for now. Actually, refiner, you can go work on the organic cell posts. Make sure we've got plenty of organic. I'm going to gather the small metals. We need 60 metals before I can make a medium storage to get rid of the small storage. Okay, 99, let's go. That was actually not terrible. Now, hopefully, nothing's been produced. I mean, a radiation filter, that's fine. You can make that. We do need it, so it's fine. Then I can make some storage to remove the small storage, and then we can make a refinery and solve our problems. Hopefully. Okay. Right. Build. Medium storage. I mean, I could expand. Or just shove everything 1 pixel to the left, but I can't do that. That'd be fantastic. Right, build an elevator. Remove a small storage. Build a refinery. It'll fit nicely there. Let's go. Build. Can't build anything else because we don't have anything else with space, but we can finally refine things again. This was also, we just did this.
Discuss something.
We really don't. This was all just so that we could make it so that the ship would actually move. Okay, refine everything. That uses the alks and... Okay. Says finished, but... You know. Okay, I mean... The upholds, we go to... maximum storage then. I guess, and use the alks to make maximum storage of organics. He refines that. Okay. Botanist needs to speak to me, and he's in the greenhouse. All the way at the bottom. You need me? Ba-ba-bum.
There was something you wanted to talk about. Yeah. This journey. It's taking longer than I thought. Gives me more time to think. Practice all those theoretical scenarios in my head again. What scenarios are we talking about exactly? The way it's gonna play out? When I finally appear on Lena's doorstep? Will I catch her after her morning run, or... does she not do that anymore? And where does she even live? But most of all, will she be happy to see me? Or will it scare the shit out of her? I'm not sure you really care about her feelings. This fantasy seems to be all about you getting what you want. You're right. I want this to happen so much. Just tell me at least if she still watches that stupid comedy show. You know, the one about a bunch of eggheads trying to make a video game that sells. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. She'd eat a packet of roasted peanuts and laugh her ass off. Right. And then it was, honey, I'm out of peanuts. You're not going to the store by any chance? Oh man, exactly. I loved that. I hated that. Huh. You're gonna think this is funny, but I'm experiencing this strange feeling when we talk about our common memories with her. Like an annoying itch that I can't scratch. I think I might be jealous. Jealous? Of whom? Me? No, not who. More like jealous of what? All those things I shared with her, intimate moments, I thought they were just between me and her.
But a lot of them were,
Now,
because he had a different
I have to live
experience,
with the fact
right?
that you had them too. So, even if I did, does it reduce the value of what you shared with her? Maybe not objectively, but it's hard to be cool about it. All those thoughts, such as, did she feel the same way with him, or was it different for her?
Well, obviously she stayed with him and not with
Like
us,
this
so,
being
you know...
cheated on. Sometimes it can be easier to accept it when it's just physical. But it can be much more painful when it actually involves feelings. And someone else suddenly enters a space that was supposed to only belong to the two of you. The conversations you had, that restaurant you liked together, the music you shared. Take it easy, man. Nobody's cheating on anyone. I know, not literally, but emotionally, it's the same sensation of not being the only one. Oh, I remember that feeling. There was a time when I thought Lena was cheating on me. What? Things were already beyond repair for us. I think I just needed to blame someone else for it. Find an easy explanation as to why she was so distant from me. Was it true? No. And I can see now how childish it was of me. And I know it's not very mature to be feeling what I'm feeling now. But that's just jealousy for you. It's not rational in any way. Still, you just can't help it. And all it does is make your mind go crazy. And it's the quickest way to kill a relationship. Maybe it does let something toxic creep in. Suspicion. Possessiveness. But then again, some people say it keeps the fire burning. And that without it, love wouldn't be love, but mere friendship. Without any passion. What do you think? I really can't say. Maybe it's because love has so many faces. Who can say if a passionate affair is better than steady family love? Maybe they can coexist. Maybe. You know what? I shouldn't have touched on this subject in the first place. What? Why not? It's opening up too many wounds. I guess I just miss her. Simple as that. I hope she calls again soon. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Anytime.
He's so gonna tell her that he exists. Okay, we've got 40... We've got a refinery, though, so that's fine. And now that we've got a refinery, we're getting metal. Okay, and then production's happening. So I guess now that we're actually getting metal... I do need 80 for this, though. Okay, I can put this back onto upkeep. I would like to put that back onto upkeep as well, but... This is just a never-ending cycle, isn't it? Like, repair kits, we've got 4 on the upkeep, that's fine. We need the MRO upgrade, we need the gravitational thing. Tasks, do any of these tasks have a time limit? Research and build a gamers module, if only it was that easy, right? We need this hook upgrade so that we can climb walls. Got everyone assigned to some things and they're all doing some things, that's fine. He's working in the kitchen. How are we doing in the kitchen? We've got 13 meal. I mean, does base maintenance need doing? No, you can stay on. Actually, you can go on to the workshop so that we can build the things so that we got the extra stuff. I'm just going to see this day out and then that's where we're going to call it a day for today. No. Okay, so this guy is mining on the outposts. If I gather the hub pylon back up, like, we don't need to leave that there. That will give us some pylons back so that I can make some things, but it can sit there for now. I don't even want another enriched deposit. That's a high climb that we can't do. That's a wall that we can go through, but we need a battery to even do the medium climb. What blockades? That's just a metals deposit. That's a high climb, so we can't even do that one. Like, everything needs a high climb. Shallow organics. Apart from that, but we need a battery to do that. I mean, if I go out into the world, I can create a battery on my suit without needing to wait for them to make it for me. But that's fine. There we go. Problem solved. Now I can go through the wall and do some things over there. Can also extract this metals. Metals gathered, nice. Okay, this is just going to be for rubidium then, isn't it? Okay. Did we use up the battery? What happened there?
Whoa. Are those trees?
Trees?
That's impossible. How can
Yeah.
there be life here? Wonder if I could get a closer look at them.
Maybe. Okay. Many paths to go. Maybe we can get to the other side of the big climb without making the big climb. What was it? Interesting noise. That one came out of nowhere. That giant one came out of nowhere. That uses things that we don't have. Okay. Well, I mean, we survived it, but damn. Okay, so we need another anomaly shield. Production. I need 80 metals and 60 minerals. Okay, so now we're short on minerals. Assignment. Do we have a minerals outpost? No, we don't. Because we didn't have thing. A refiner. But we have got a place that is a minerals outpost. Rubidium deposit. Okay. I can afford to take an ALK now. That's concerning that it sounds like there's an anomaly. But I can't see one. Okay, we got him. There's still another anomaly. Be careful. It's down in the Rapidium. Okay. That one was chasing me again. Rapidium. Feel like the Rapidium deposit's down. Right. Okay. Where are we? There's a rock blockade. Okay. And maybe that lets us get the thing that lets us get the upgrade thing. So I'm hoping this will be near the climb. I don't think we've got enough juice to deal with that. Maybe we don't run that way. Considering there's a whole load of anomalies there. Maybe we don't run in that direction. This cave system is crazy. Energy gate. Climb. I don't know, the interval and the high climb were there. Do I need to reset it off? I might need to reset it off. That might be what it is. Okay, Rapidium deposit. Those anomalies are just there to stop you from teleporting up here easily, isn't it? God damn it. This feels like it should have an item here as well. This will have to be another day thing. A lot of nonsense around there. Idiom. Don't need it so bad. We might need it at some point, but not right now. Teleport. This area is huge. Gigantic. Okay, the botanist wants to speak to us. He is down 2 floors. They've gone down 3 floors.
Before you head out, make sure you have all the important equipment.
Yeah. Down 2 more floors. Turned my controller off by accident. Hello. I'm clicking.
Hey, man. I can see you're bummed out.
Yeah?
well, not many reasons to be happy lately. What would you do at home if you needed some cheering up? I'd probably watch a lighthearted comedy. Nothing like a good old movie night, right?
But we should have one in the base.
That would be nice.
So he just wants a movie night. Okay. Right. Technician, do you need to do base maintenance? No. Finer will be doing some refining. Greenhouse is in the kitchen. Kitchen has 13 foods. He's queuing some things. I mean, you know, solving problems. Okay, we've got a lot of metals. We've got a lot of metals now. This is the floor. I need to fix the state of this ship as well so that I can find things at some point. Okay, built. Can we expand? Research is required to expand. No. Okay, build. We need storage. Always storage. Why is this so shit at... Okay. Elevator. Gamer's Den needs more things. We can sort that out at some point. But we've got plenty of storage now. Radiation repulsor. We might want one of those at some point, right? We need a gamer's den, we need a gym, we need a contemplation room. They all need extra things. Cost exceeds organic tank capacity. That's just for moving. Obviously, we're going to need to build a bigger thing at some point, otherwise we're never moving. Okay, so we are going to need to expand at some point. Economy. Right. Automatic outposts. One workday of an automatic outpost equals 7 days of a human work. That seems fantastic. Large storage, base expansion. Right, so we're working on the base expansion, which will give us more organic size. Then we can find the thing to get the large thing, and then we can do all sorts of things. So, you know, we're making the right progress. Then we need to produce these, which, you know, we need the outposts for. So once we got this mining outpost in 30 minutes, I should quickly go place it. Racing against the radiation. Place it in the area over here so that we can get some minerals in the future. And hopefully we don't need to use a climb to get there. Okay, we fall down, we run round. Don't need to climb. I place it, I take away the thing. This is great. And then we can make food deposits on these stinky spots at some point. Once we've researched them. And then we use it to teleport back. Are in a race against time, but that's fine. Okay. We make a mining outpost. Shoot the pylon. Mining outposts. Surely that connects to the pylon. Okay. Cutting it close, but we've made everything connect. We head back to the base. Everything should be fine. Ready to go. Okay, we've got minerals ready to go and everything. If anything, I assign our miner, who's not doing anything, to the minerals outpost now. Then, you know, we'll get metals made in the refiner with organics, because we've got so many enriched metals and things to do that. He will produce that perfectly for us. And then, you know, alks to organics, and the greenhouse is growing things. We've got food in the kitchen. And then finally we'll be able to start making some other things, and everything should be fine. I don't need him making another thing, so I'm going to set him now. And technically I could also get him on the metals if there's no repairs to be done. And the refiner will speak to us, and he's in the kitchen.
So, had enough time to come to terms with the situation?
I'm fine, thanks. There's not much that can bring me down. But I still
he really
feel
helped us
much
out.
weaker than usual. Funny. Earlier today, I tried to lift a container, and I couldn't.
You'll get back in
Maybe
shape.
it's the side effects of cryosleep. Don't worry, you'll get back in shape in a jiffy.
I don't know. I need to put on at least 15 pounds by the looks of it. Plus, no offense, lose the excess fat too. I'm not sure we have the time for that here. Operating the refinery requires stamina, you know? Really? Is it that bad? I created you guys to help me. Well, I'm really counting on you to handle it one way or another. That's what I'll do, of course. To be honest, I blew the problem a little out of proportion. Don't worry about it.
Oh, great.
He's a gym bro. You can hear it in his
Glad we
voice.
cleared that up. Yeah. But since we're talking openly, there is this other thing that's been bothering me.
What's that?
Like, if everything that happened to me isn't true, then does that apply to the people I knew too? I mean, do they exist, but in some different version as well?
That's possible.
It's possible, yes.
Huh. So, hypothetically, someone who in my mind is... let's
Yeah,
say,
they could be alive.
dead could actually still be alive?
Hypothetically?
Totally.
Theoretically, everything's possible.
That's overwhelming. Shit. I think I need to get my mind on something else.
Why don't you have some fun? Integrate with the living. You deserve it.
You think?
Sure. Let me know if there's anything more you need.
He's still got a thing to talk to him about. A bomb,
Hey,
of course.
I found
That'll get
this.
him out of his mind.
I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
No way. Is that my old pipe?
Yeah, and it sure is old. I didn't use it often after high school, to be honest.
That's why it looks better than I remembered. I used it a lot. It inspired so many crazy ideas for fixing the world. Thank you.
Well, now he's definitely going to get out of his mind. Okay, so let's go to the captain's cabin and save. I think that we've done enough for today. You know, I'm getting a headache. Planet is not the best thing to look at. And then, yeah, I'll be maybe back on Wednesday. It depends on how the heat wave, how bad it is. If not, then I might be back on the weekends or next week, because I think Friday is definitely going to be too hot. So that is far away, but it's getting too close and too hot. So yeah, that is where I'm going to call it a day today. Thank you to Natalo, who's here hanging out earlier, as well as anyone else that might have been watching and lurking. I hope you all have a lovely week. If I don't see you on Wednesday, you know, I'll be back on the weekend or next week. But I'll catch